Save. And then let's see what the new flowcharts are. Holy crap! There's 5 there, 4 there, and 5 here. So if I click on one, does it automatically do it? Oh man, I don't know. Part of me wants to just stick with Q team just because they have less. But at the same time, I want to play with the people that I know. Okay. I just literally just was like pressing it, and of course, naturally, I don't get on one. Alright, so the closest one is this one, so that's how I'm doing it. I didn't know which one to choose. Oh, okay. So I can look at it. So that one has, let's see. That one doesn't have a huge branching system. Oh, maybe they all don't. Wait, do they say something about the picture? Nope. Oh, well that I don't think I want to do that one right now. There's really nothing to that one. I might do that one. Actually, well, no. I actually never mind. I think the lesser is worse now that I think about it. So I think I'll do Q team since I did them last, but I just want to see all of the branching decisions. Okay, so let's go with Q team and go with, well, I'll just go with this one. I don't really know where to start. It's not really helpful. It looks like it starts like random fragments in no particular order. So Radical 6. Oh, that was in a previous game! I don't remember which one though, and I don't remember what it is. I think maybe the first one?
Huh? Why? Nope. It won't even budge.
Ah! The hell is that?
Formaldehyde solution with a pig.
It's okay, Mira. I'm right here with you.
We're in
Of course she wears the
Biolab,
pants.
right?
So there's a bunch of biological research here.
Jeez, this place is really creepy. Why is something like this in a bomb shelter?
Maybe the builders thought to be prepared for some kind of pandemic.
Pandemic?
You are a smart
An
child.
infectious disease that hits on a global scale. It's like a sudden deadly virus outbreak.
Maybe this place is an isolated location for researching all kinds of viruses like that.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe Zero put it here in order to do something to us.
Like what?
Like maybe taking the ingredients and cooking all of us a nice meal.
Ugh.
Ew.
But isn't it too early for dinner?
It's been 4.5 hours since we fell asleep in the lounge.
4.5 hours. They knocked us out for quite a while.
No, not necessarily. We could have woken up a bunch of times during all that, but if Zero erased our memories...
Of course, we wouldn't remember.
You are a smart child. You're a genius, aren't you?
What's this?
Slash the
Slash
pig's
the
stomach.
pig's stomach.
Whoa! For real?
I'm under the
That
assumption
mean
the
that
child will have no problem doing it for some reason.
Probably.
Why? Why do we have to do something like that?
Usually you do it in
I have
school.
no idea.
I passed
It's not
on
like
it,
we
but
really have a choice, do we?
There's no way to leave. We're just gonna have to do what he said.
are we gonna finally get to do a puzzle? Oh my god, yeah. Seek a way out. Okay. Now I get to actually look at my DS. Okay, that's really weird. We have to get the pig out of this. My first kind of hurt. My first... Oh my god. Sorry I flashed through the text before. I didn't think that I would immediately jump into it. Usually, whatever game I was playing, you had to double click. I think it was Trace Memory. My fist still kind of hurts. Ow. I think this is an analyzer, but it doesn't look like the power's on. I don't think a power cord's even connected. Then I doubt we can turn it on as it is now. There's nothing on the monitor. Hey, do you think we could use this computer to do research? I don't think so. Let's keep looking. Some suspicious liquid. It won't explode if I mix it. If we mix it, will it? Oh, like mad scientists do, right? Well, that's an old-fashioned reference. Green liquid. Red liquid. Drag the items to... Oh. Nope, I guess not. Oops. God, I'm so used to double-clicking. What kind of contamination? Substance like microorganism, bacteria, things that shouldn't get mixed in samples. I see. You really know your stuff. This is a clean bench. Microwave? I don't think there's any point of putting that in there. What's this thing? It's a UV irradiator. It's used mostly for drying and strengthening adhesive materials. So not for toasting your skin to a beautiful tan then. What the deuce? there's a penguin in there. It's so sad they're in that specimen jar. Really, it's dead, so it doesn't really matter. This is a butterfly specimen. Hey, that's weird. I can't move it. It looks like this is the only one locked in place. What could that mean? This is a seahorse specimen. What is a seahorse anyway? A kind of shrimp or starfish? Snake? They're a type of fish. It's hard to tell, but they do have gills. It's a specimen of some kind of plant. Maybe it's an experimental plant that can live in a polluted world. Sounds like the setup for a man-eating flower found from a B movie to me. Gross. There's specimens everywhere. What are they doing with all these? Maybe just to freak someone like you out? Hahaha, if Zero was a fun prankster. Damn it, why the hell is Zero trapping us in here? Pounding on it is not going to help us help it open. Stop wasting time. We only have so much time and energy. Let's follow Zero's instructions for now. Didn't know that was the exit. 4 buttons, each a different color. This might be... You think if we got the combination right, this thing would open? I think so. Let's try it. Oh, I don't know the combination. Clearly it is red, blue, yellow. Yep. Ah, never would have guessed that I was wrong. I have no clue how to do this. Am I not lucky enough? It's really hard without any hints. He's right, leaving it to luck is insufficient. It's locked, and no keyhole that I can see. Does this even open? What about those buttons there? We may as well try them. What about these? I'm under the assumption of nothing. I don't think this opens. Heh. Looks like it's the grown-up's turn now. Huh? It won't open. Maybe it's broken. Let's keep looking. Hey, there's a dotted line on this pillow. Maybe we're supposed to slash this pig. It'd be a lot easier if it is. No harm in trying. This looks like a research note. They must have been doing research on cells. I know, it's telling us to look at the cells in the microscope. Careful examination of the green and pink liquids revealed 2 different cell structures. Separating the liquids results in different colors. One thing is clear, after inspecting the separate liquids under the microscope, the cell structure is unique for each color. Why is only this one piece of the model red? It fell out and I barely touched it. I swear. Did I break it? Maybe we can use it for something. Let's try it. No, I don't want to be holding anything at the moment. Oh, wait. Wait, no, let's just see what the microscope has. Would you just shut up? This is why kids are... Give me a second. I can't see anything. How exactly are you going to see any with the... Whatever. A microscope without a lens. That wouldn't be the lens. What is this? Hey, can we take this cover off? With my strength, I can't. Damn, I feel so pathetic. I hadn't been counting on you anyway. We need to think of another way to open it. These don't look useful. There sure are a lot of tools. I wonder what they're for. I don't think anything here is useful. Let's leave them then. Who knows what would happen if we moved them. Yeah, didn't think that one would be used. There's a sink. Oh, some caster wheels at the bottom. Maybe we can move it. We can try. It's not moving an inch. Damn, I think it's locked in place. Then we should be back at the beginning. Yeah. Still nope. Alright, so we have to find... Alright. So what do we have to find? Maybe this can be used? I haven't played this game in forever, and these are really challenging puzzles. You're right, it's a heptagon. Can we use it with something? Oops, that's what I wanted. A green liquid. I know there's a drink called something in Japan that's green like this. Blank got its name from an old way of calling vegetables green plant. It tastes super bad. How do you know stuff like that? Just who are you, really? It's pink liquid. It's so bright. It's a popular color in nail salons. Oh, I didn't even need a second part of it. Darn it. This piece from the model, doesn't it have a hole that's the same shape as the screws? I think we can unscrew with this. I'm searching around, trying to find, like, a metal piece, like a screwdriver. Yes, the cover's off. What are these lines on the back side of the cover? Maybe that's just the pattern it has, or someone drew on it. I feel like there's some meaning to it. So we got the cover off, but what exactly is this? Any ideas? I might have seen it before, or not. Maybe I would have known before I lost my memory. Oh, I think this thing will fit in there. The centrifuge cover? Well, we can try it at least. Letters appeared on the cover. What the hell? And what are these circle things? Are they dishes? Orange, blue, white, and dishes. Oh, dishes, duh. The piece of the equipment with the sink. There are wheels on the bottom, but they're oh. There's a sink on this thing. Hey look, I found this in there. That knife looks pretty sharp. Maybe we can use it. I just realized you guys can't really see probably what's happening. Well, what's happening on the bottom screen. I'm sorry. Like I said, you can make it bigger, and hopefully you'll be able to see. That kind of looks pretty sharp. Maybe we can use it to cut open the pig's stomach. Said something about like, alright, let's try to cut it open or something. Looks like there's a bunch of things inside. Let's take all of them. Phonetic BioR. The incubation period of this virus is extremely short. Mortality rate is 100. Symptoms include blood eruption from the body, then death. Anything else? You said that there was a lot in there. And I only see one paper. Okay, there we go. It's a micro lens. We can use the microscope if we attach it. But why was it inside the pig pillow? No clue. Maybe because pigs eat anything? It's a power cord. When it came out of the pillow, it looked like intestines. So disgusting. I wonder what this cord's for. What's this paper? Phonetic BioR? Never heard of it. Oh, the power turned on. But we can't use it yet. It looks like it's on standby mode right now. The cover over there opened up. Could that be it? Oops, that's not what I wanted. There's a thin hole on the side there. Maybe it'll turn it on if we stick something in it. Something thin and long. I think the knife will fit in this hole. Let's see. Hey, it fits perfectly. Yes, the analyzer's on. I can't believe using a knife for the lever actually worked. Me either. And if we take the knife out, we can use it, or we can still use it. Oops. The blade broke off inside, and now it's useless as a knife. Idiot, look what you did. Damn it, how are we going to cut the pig open now? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pull so hard. Damn it, it's all over. Zero's gonna kill us all now. What's done is done. The analyzer's still on at least. We'll find another way. This thing will analyze liquid, right? Yep, it'll show results if you put 3 dishes of liquid in. So let's do that and see what happens. Let's see. Set the dial to A to mix the liquid. Set the dial to B to separate the liquid. This must be the manual for the centrifuge. Stop it. And the beaker's in place. Let's start the separation process. Looks like they're clearly separated. Blue? I thought blue blood ran through the veins when I was little. And yellow. It's a yellow liquid. Lemonade? Are you serious? And the beaker's in place. Let's start the separating process. Looks like they're clearly separated. They're cleanly separated. Red? It's a red liquid. Kind of looks like blood. I'm not so sure about this. And white. It's a white liquid. Do you really grow taller when you drink a lot of milk? Let's make sure no one tries to drink this accidentally, okay? Orange, blue, white, and dishes. Alright, so... But I don't have an orange. Oh, maybe I have to combine... Okay, let's combine it with the centrifuge. Orange? Yay! Orange, blue, white. Blue. One of these days I'll be able to finish this. Yay, we did it! No matter how bad the situation is, solving a problem always cheers you up. Huh? There's something in there. Yeah, looks like a fetus. A specimen cylinder. It looks like there's a human fetus inside. Fetus? A fetus? What's wrong? Why are you turning your head away like that? Yay, it fits perfectly, but nothing happened. Maybe the positions are wrong? Darn it. What should we do? Maybe there's something we need to follow here? Are there any clues lying around? Okay, so we're done with that. Oh, wait! What are these symbols? 5 symbols with 5 colors, all different. It could be a hint. Alright, so it's... No, wait. Yeah, it's penguin, seahorse, but the butterfly isn't... And we can't move the butterfly. Well, I can't move it. That's the thing, like, the hint is on the hint is on the screen. The cells in the blue liquid attach together in two. Alright, so it went 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5. White was 1, blue was 2, red was 3. So second third, fifth one. So one should be penguin, 2 should be human, 3 should be flower, 4 should be seahorse. I don't fucking know. Bird, human, flower. Can I see my little cheatsy doodle? Alright. White is 1, blue is 2, red is 3, yellow is 5. White 1, blue 2, red 3, yellow 5. White 1, blue 2, red 3, yellow 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I went to that thing. Good job. Pretty amazing for your age, kid. Erg, I won't lose next time. Oops, that's not what I wanted. What is this box? Huh, transparent specimens. I think we can fit all of these in the box. Let's find out. Yep, there we go. Just place you there for a minute because I grabbed the wrong thing. Nope, that's not right. I got it after I found out you could switch them. Nope. Stop. Did it. Did not know that you could flip them. Capsules? What do we need these for? Are we supposed to take them? I don't really like capsule pills. They have to be cherry flavored. Eric, you aren't still taking children's cough syrup, are you? capsules. These capsules. He's not telling us that we have to take them, is he? Maybe if we mix them with something, they'll give us a clue? These are pills I wouldn't want to take. Nope, that's not what he's saying. Oh, maybe. Oh, they were saying something relevant. And I'm pretty sure they match the colors of those capsules we found, too. So let's see. Oh my god, I can't fucking figure it out. I'm cheating, I don't care. I can't figure it out. I don't understand how the capsules are supposed to relate to these motherfuckers. So the fucking guide tells me to do penguin, seahorse, and then that. I don't know how they're related. I knew it too, of course. I noticed way before. Hey, don't ignore me. Some kind of machine came out. A fingerprint authentication device? Do we have to prove our identities now? What if the exit opens if we do it? Let's just try it out. Ow, that hurt. What the? I thought it just wanted a fingerprint. What is this? Was this some sort of trap? Damn it, I'm bleeding. That hurt. Huh? What's that sound? Maybe that means we passed the authentication? Hey, look over there. The light by the sink turned on. I'm sorry. I fucking tried for a long ass time. Could not figure out the fucking connection as to how to do it. Because each one had 2 knocked out, so I don't know what the fuck that meant. And they all had 8 with the exception of yellow that had 5 and 1 that was empty. Green light turned on. It must mean that there's power. Did something change? Well, let's see this thing. It can move? I think the power's on, but it still doesn't work. No water. What? It's stuck again. I think I heard a click when it stopped. Look, now the lights on, like on the equipment over there's turned on. So that means that one can be moved too? Yes, now we can move it. Here we go. What now? The light's red. Did I do something wrong? Watch out. Get away from there. Well, very violent. Here we go. This thing's heavy. And it smells disgusting. Quit whining and move it. Don't you want to prove you are a man? You can do it, Eric. It's kind of hard to cut when you're holding it, huh? It's pretty heavy, so I don't think we can. Just trying to do things. Okay, just wanted to test it. Oops! That's not what I wanted to do. So the pig is placed now, but how do we cut it open? Thanks to someone, the knife's broken. I moved the thing, so I'm not touching it again. Would you just chill, Eric? Let's just look for something to replace the knife. Why can't I use the glass? You've got to be kidding me. That super hard glass shattered into pieces. It doesn't seem like it'd break very easily. Maybe the glass was designed so that it'd be so it'd break easier from the inside. I did not know that that was a drawer. I thought that's how they moved it. Yay, scalpel! I don't understand why you didn't just try to use the glass. The pig's all set. I have the scalper, but where do I start cutting? Oh, for crying out. Here, give me the scalpel. There's a trick to it. Wow, so clean. Does your family own a farm, Mara? Something like that. Now, let's see what's inside this thing. Holy shit, that took me forever. I suck. I need to get in the groove of these again. It doesn't help that I apparently started with, like, their third puzzle room.
Zero.
17 years ago, the chest popped open, sharp object. Just like that pig there.
Man, best model of a pig I've seen.
Her heart was still beating as the organs carefully carved out of her. A male suspect was quickly caught. He must have planned to escape via taxi, as he called one before his capture. The police arrested him before he was able to utilize the waiting vehicle to flee the scene. Instead, the genius surgeon climbed inside. He was heading to the hospital. A seriously ill patient awaited his arrival for life-saving treatment. However, the taxi got into an accident before reaching its destination. It collided with a large truck, and resulted in loss of members. Sad, as a result of this accident, the driver and surgeon died, as well as the young boy waiting for surgery. Life is truly unfair. Don't you think?
What is the point of him telling us this story?
I agree.
It's just some kind of act, right? Probably doesn't mean anything.
I'm not sure.
Now then, let's begin our game, shall we? The rules are as follows. The pig's stomach you cut open contained 3 syringes.
Can you get a better model for a pig?
Radical 6.
I think that's from the first game.
It awakens a desire to kill oneself, among other things. Once infected, symptoms appear as early as 10 minutes, or take up to 2 hours.
No, wait, it must have been in
The
2.
host soon
Maybe it was in
finds the urge
both.
to commit suicide irresistible. The mortality rate is 75%. Transmitted through liquids, it's highly contagious. Oh yes, I believe we located a set of documents during our search of this room. A set of files on Biolab, the phonetic virus. The mortality rate of this virus is 100%. Infection results in blood erupting from your body, then death. An antagonistic relationship exists between Radical 6 and FDR. If you were to be infected by Radical 6, it would be cancelled out with the addition of FDR, and you are unaffected. Conversely, injecting Radical 6 into you after becoming infected with FDR will cause them to destroy each other and leave no adverse effects on you.
So a single virus is toxic, but using the other as a vaccination provides an antidote.
Now, here's an important piece of information for you. I am what you'd call a clairvoyant, one who knows the future.
What is he talking about?
If I had foreseen that you would all choose to inject Radical 6 at this moment, I would have made sure to code FBI
That device over there?
Oh, I do remember feeling something when I touched it. Like a prick.
Oh, that's good.
So we were all stabbed by a poison needle?
On the other hand, if I saw that you were not going to inject yourselves with radical sex, then I would be sure to leave the needle with you. That way, you will not become infected with genetic black hole.
Wait, what? What are you saying?
I'll say it once more.
Gonna save the game.
Plan to inject yourself.
Oops, that's not what I wanted. We have to make the decision of infecting ourselves with Radical 6 or not.
Radical sex, you already have FDA. If you are not going to inject yourselves, then you are not infected right now. Which means, in either case, you being saved is a foregone conclusion. There's no reason for you to worry about the situation. What will you do now? Inject yourselves with radical sex, or refrain? It would be best to consider.
Oh god.
I will say that your decision is already made.
I don't know
So
what to
wait.
choose.
Do we even need to choose?
Huh?
If what Zero told us is the truth, then the outcome will be the same. If we inject ourselves with this Radical 6, we're already infected with FBR. So they destroy each other and we're fine. And if we don't do it, that just means we weren't infected with FBR in the first place.
But what if it's a lie?
Huh?
He's saying, what if he's lying about being psychic? Well, if you think about it, the likelihood that he's lying is incredibly high.
So then, what do we do? What the hell do we do?
I don't want to infect myself with that. To infect or not to infect? That is the decision we are going to make. What will you do? Infect Radical 6? Don't inject. I don't want to inject. I don't want to inject. After this section is done, I'm gonna stop playing for the moment and come back
right.
later.
Care to share your reason?
After everything, the issue isn't if Zero can see the future or if he's lying. It's just like Eric said. If Zero does have that power, then it's the same either way. That means all we need to do is think about what happens if he doesn't have powers. The important thing to determine is if we're actually infected FBR.
So you don't think we are then?
No. In fact, a virus called Fanatic Bio-R existing in the first place is very suspicious.
Radical 6 sounds just as fantastical.
No. There's no doubt that Radical 6 is real. I've heard of it before. Well, it could be that Zero wants us to become infected with Radical 6. But instead of doing it himself, for some reason he's unable to.
So he needs us to do it ourselves then.
Hey, what the?
The door!
It opened.
Let's get out of here! If we're too slow, then the door might up and close on us.
Wait, Eric!
What kind of thing is that? Uh-oh. We have been infected. We've been infected.
We must have been right not to inject it.
No, apparently we're
Still
not,
feel
because she took
okay,
it.
And more importantly, the door opened for us.
Or maybe specifically she
There's
was.
still another possibility, you know. That Zero really does have the ability to see the future.
If it's true, then we would have been right if we had injected the needles too.
Hey, did you tell the truth earlier?
About what?
About Radical 6 being real?
Oh, yeah.
How do you know about it?
Well, I'm not sure.
Did you get any more suspicious?
I know
It's
what
not
I know,
him.
Okay? I can't help that.
So why not share? Tell us more about this Radical 6 virus.
More. I'm not even sure where to start.
How about its name?
Oh, that's easy. Aside from triggering intense suicidal impulses, Radical 6 causes the infected's thought process to reduce by 1√6. Therefore, when 1 second passes for them, the world has gone through √6 seconds, or roughly 2.45 seconds. There is also the word radical. Aside from meaning things like extreme, it can also refer to a radical root. Get it?
Oh, so that's why it's Radical 6.
But is it really possible for thought speed to be slowed down like that?
Apparently.
Yep. The infected, through changes in DNA methylation and histomodification, gain epigenetic mutations in the control mechanisms. of
You're
their
saying a
genetic
lot of
expressions.
large words for a child.
Could you maybe simplify that, please?
Oh, the body's composition changes as a genetic switch is flipped, more or less.
A genetic...
Switch?
Let's try this. A common scientific thought until now was that parental characteristics didn't transfer. Recent research has changed that. We now know that they can be by flipping certain genetic switches. Well, regardless of what kind of experiences the parents had to go through, their DNA blueprints won't change. But within that expansive DNA coding, the question of what should be read seems to change based on experience. The change becomes especially apparent when the parents' lives are in danger.
Like maybe if someone was trapped in a shelter and forced to risk their life.
So, if Eric and I did the horizontal tango right now, the baby might end up psychic.
What?
Anyway, so if Radical 6 really does flip the genetic switch... Hey, are you listening?
No, he's distracted by what
yeah.
you said.
So,
'Cause he's a guy.
You're basically saying this Radical 6 virus is super dangerous, right?
Yes, there's no doubt it is. So, Zero said earlier that Radical 6 transmits through bodily fluids and is highly infectious. If someone infected with the virus was to go outside, then
They'd be dooming everyone else.
mankind, 6 billion people, will die.
6 billion?
Now announcing the current casualties.
What?
C-Team, Carlos, Akane, Junpei. These 3 are now deceased.
What?
As a result, 3 X-passes will be revealed. Fire, crash, 5. That is all.
How'd they die? Clearly, this is not the path we want to go on.
What the hell? C-Team is dead?
It's obviously because of the vote
The vote?
What?
at 13:30.
Then... But wait, did everyone from C-Team really die? We haven't seen their corpses or anything. They might still be alive.
No. They're dead. I'm sure of it.
Why?
Because
What? No.
He's right.
This isn't the
I
path
don't
we
think
want to
they're
take.
alive.
You too, Mira? What do you think, old man? C-Team's gotta be alive, right?
What are you doing, Eric? He's not gonna answer you.
Hey, you don't know. Maybe he...
can speak?
Now it is time for you to sleep.
0.
Well, crap.
When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
Crap. C-Team is dead. I just like how we're going through the game and we already have one ending done. There's apparently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 endings. So like I said, I'm not gonna play anymore because I have things to do, places to see, people to talk to. But I just want to quickly go through this. There's 1, 2, 3. There's still 5 for C team. There's now 3 for Q team. And there's still 5 for D team. So, man, let me just see this real quick. Because this is the one that we did. So this would be the route that if we did inject ourselves. Why is it so dramatically different? No. Actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave my game here and let it keep charging and stuff. And, well, no, actually I won't. I just need to, I'll figure it out. But when I come back, I think I'll go ahead and go through this option again and go through the inject ourselves option. So, oh, let me do one other thing. Let's see the flow. Holy crap, look at how much it's dramatically increased. Number cleared, 3 of 4. Number cleared, 3 of 4. Number cleared, 3 of 4. Number cleared, 4 of 5. And this is the crazy thing about this game. Is that, or this series, the first game, it doesn't give you a timeline like that, so you just have to go through it choosing different options. But the second game took people's criticisms and made it so that you don't have to replay the entire game and you can just skip throughout a timeline like that and just see how many branching decisions there are. Anyway, I have been playing for a long time now, so I will see you guys later. Bye bye!